something that should be happening far more often, a gun maker being sued by Sandy Hook families sent thousands of memes and quote-unquote random images to lawyers. So the thing that should be happening far more often are gun manufacturers being sued by the people affected by mass shootings. If your product is causing death on a large scale, products like that should not be sold. I mean, it's insane that, you can go to Walmart and you buy a hairdryer and there's a giant label on this hairdryer for stupid people to remind them not to use it in a shower, right? We have restrictions about not electrocuting yourself in a shower, but then you can go buy a gun, an assault rifle, that you can modify slightly to make it an automatic assault rifle, and there's no label on there. There's no label on guns. There's zero requirements. If you can do that with your finger, you can kill a lot of people. Can you do that? Most people can. That's why children are known to shoot people, because they see a gun. And any idiot that can curl their finger has the ability to end human life. I think the fact that people can profit off of making tools that make it super easy to end human life, I think those people should be held accountable. Since the government's not going to do anything, and they want, and this is part of the free market, right? The ability to sue somebody who caused you harm. That's how the market corrects if there's a dangerous thing. Enough people get together, and that's what you'd like the government to do, to have some oversight to make sure dangerous things don't get out into the public in general. That's why we have an FDA, to make sure drug manufacturers can't just release something without proper testing. That's why food products need to go under certain qualifications before people can eat it. But guns, because hunting and they're fun, it should happen more. But what happened in this case is the gun manufacturer, who's I guess already gone bankrupt anyway. I guess guns aren't as profitable these days, which is crazy. Maybe just they weren't. Who knows? I'm surprised gun manufacturers don't sponsor mass shooters. That's their market. They get a bump in sales every time there's a mass shooting, although there's mass shootings every day, so it must just be a steady increase for gun manufacturers as far as profit is concerned. But what they did for this lawsuit is bog down the system by sending a bunch of useless memes and things that have nothing to do with the case. It has nothing to do with what they're doing. They're playing the game of stupidity. This is probably something that a lot of Trump lawyers do. They find loopholes and ways to make things just they find that one thing that they can do to get away with nonsense, and they do it. They execute in a way to avoid any kind of repercussions. I hope they get punished to the fullest extent, but considering how much people actually get punished for this shit is minimal. It's minimal. You have people like Kyle Rittenhouse, who's a terrorist, is free on bail. His mom, who probably taught him how to be racist and to be an asshole. There's videos of Kyle Rittenhouse before he committed those murders, just being an asshole and beating up on girls. There's videos of him being an asshole prior to his multiple murder night, which his mom drove him to with his gun, and she's not being charged with anything. And then they can go out and they're partying at bars. That's how murderers, if you're murdering a certain kind of people, like if you're a white supremacist and you go out and murder multiple people with an assault rifle, the Conservative Party lifts them up as heroes. What are we doing in this country? That's why I'm surprised that gun manufacturers aren't sponsoring him. I know there were companies that did pay for his bail. So I mean, I guess domestic terrorists are getting sponsorships these days. So it's just another crazy reality we're living in.